colder temperatures and the holidays around the corner, you may notice some unwanted guests moving in. We're not talking about the in-laws, we're talking about pests.
Pests. We're here with Trent English from AB Pest Control Lawn Care in this sponsored interview to tell us what we can expect this season and how to keep our homes pest-free. You're an expert. This is what you do.
Yeah, I'm deemed a pest control wizard at this point. I've been doing this so long, but this time of year, you know, we have that holiday season rushing in, as well as unwanted pests, because as it gets cold outside and that snow starts to drop, these critters want to find a warm environment inside, and a lot of times that has to do with a home or business. So this time of year is definitely, we get an uptick in wildlife activity as well as pest related.
Well, Trent, we're talking about maybe the mice or some types of things coming into the home, and there are ways to seal your home so they stay outside, right?
Absolutely. I have this magic bubble. I'm just kidding. So,
That'd be nice.
Right? Home inspections are really important because when a home goes up, there's a lot of things that get missed in connection to pest related things. So we have a lot of vulnerable areas, structural deficiencies around HVAC vents, vents on a roof that create negative airflow or air infiltration. And these pests, especially when it's cold outside, when they get top level, like you have your tree and ground squirrels and raccoons, they feel that warm air coming out, and boy, is that a red flag for them to come in.
Is that what you're seeing most often? Like, what are your calls like? What are you removing?
They're pretty much that. I get everything from badgers to skunks to raccoons. Raccoons are pretty big. Right now, I'm battling Alvin and the chipmunks and the squirrels right now. So squirrels and mice are on the rise. Mice are a year-round thing because they just don't have a seasonal mating season. But when it comes to raccoons, squirrels, primarily this is their mating season, so you want to make sure that your place or your business doesn't turn into a love shack.
Well, my parents, they had a mice issue and they come through and we're wondering where in the world are they coming from? Is it the sink area? Is it all of those places that truly they're not looking at? And there's so many corners and cracks that maybe we're not looking at as carefully.
A lot of, mainly it's high traffic areas, so you get drops in temperatures around doors where we have weather stripping that fails, around windows. Ventilation, though, is the biggest, because when somebody throws on a roof or goes into an attic, it's not like the homeowner is going to go back behind them and see if everything's sealed off. So there are oftentimes you have your plumbing stacks where squirrels and rats will come out of the toilets. And you have your attic vents where raccoons and soffits will chew their way into an attic and make their home inside there.
Not even think about this. I mean, because it's your job. That's what you do. All right, so a couple tips for people out there to keep them away. And then, of course, if you need an expert, this is what you do.
Yeah, absolutely. Call me because I know it all. I'm just kidding. I don't know it all, but I've been around long enough. I've picked up a few things. A few helpful tips for homeowners. You know, just knowing what's going on around your house. These are really great at removing unwanted hair, but I wouldn't recommend it. These are glue boards, inspection boards. You put these to the right and left of your garage, and they catch and contain problems so we can see what's going on at night, because most critters are nocturnal. So these are non-toxic. Again, don't unless you want to remove hair. Be careful where you place these if you have pets or animals.
So right by, like when your entryway, you go into the garage, maybe you put one or two.
Yep.
And then it'll catch what, spiders?
Spiders. I get snakes sometimes. Las Vegas scorpions. These are great for scorpions.
Can I see that?
So you don't have one of these in your garage?
No, okay, that's why I'm curious.
You need them.
Tin, cat, mouse, and insect glue trap.
But what I found in there, like I can't believe that was in my garage.
Sticky.
Yeah, it's like a hosh-posh of everything that's crawling around your house.
What else are you holding?
Okay, so this is actually a check for $1 million. I'm just kidding. I wish.
Trent, you're funny.
I won the Powerball. Yeah, I like to think I'm, you know, Trent English, Spanish, but different. You know, I've been around the block. So when we talk about air infiltration or negative airflow, bugs and rodents, wildlife, their eyesight is relatively poor. They use their sense of feel. So the common points of entry, especially for insects, are around doors, mice especially. So these little chucks here, you can get on Amazon. These are so helpful. So when they run weather stripping, they usually run it from the top down, and you'll get a gap
right there.
Right there
at
the
I've
bottom.
seen it.
And if you go look at your door, you shut the door, turn off the lights, you can see all those little vulnerable points around your house. This just adhesive back. This goes at the base. If If I can get the adhesive back off.
And it just goes right in there and sticks.
We're fake it. The adhesive back is
Okay.
off. So it goes right down at the base of the door there. It fits, so as the door shuts, it creates a perfect little seal right there.
And how many would you use? Just
Well,
one?
Just one for one door. Like, I've used a few based on how much the weather stripping has degraded right there.
Oh, right,
It's
right.
just a
Okay.
keep out sign.
It's a little
It's
gap.
a keep out.
It is. It draws their attention away from your home, period.
All right, AB Pest Control and Lawn Care, everybody. If you need help, this guy is the one. All the info on your screen along with the phone number. We'll leave that up for just a minute so you can jot that down, but go to our website. We'll put info there at abc4.com.
And Trent, where can we see your comedy show? We're waiting.
Stand up this weekend.
I do it this weekend in Vegas. I'm actually from Vegas, but no, I've been doing this long enough. I've seen so many amazing things and met so many people.
Thanks, Trent.
I'll think about that.
All right.